Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Friday, May 16th, 2025. We're heading back into the third day of Cassandra Ventura on the stand in the U.S. versus Sean Combs criminal trial. Yesterday, the cross-examination yesterday was kind of meandering. It sort of jumped all over the place. It definitely was trying to score some points and make her read embarrassing texts from 2000 and whatever, professions of love, expressions about drugs. What it accomplished, we're not sure, but Judge Subramanian has said that it must wrap up today by noon to allow time for some redirect. Maybe there'll be recross, nobody knows. But it'll be done. She'll be done. She'll be done this week. Sorry for all these ambient sounds. And Dawn is going to be the next witness. So the trial is really coming along. I will say that this problem, yesterday, right after we filmed this vlog, there was a discussion among counsel about the various things they submitted to the court overnight, none of which were in the docket. So we've tried to take some action on that and hope to have an update on that soon. And because you can never get enough Diddy, in one of the many civil cases against him here in the Southern District, it was initially called John Doe versus Sean Combs. Now it's called Anthony Tate versus Sean Combs. It involves a party in Miami, drugged drinks. Anthony Tate gave his name to have the case go on. Judge Kaplan ruled that a pseudonym would not work. He gave his name, but now the Tremonti lawyers for Sean Combs, Bad Boy Records et al. Are trying to get the case dismissed, saying that Tate is a Florida resident and that the alleged assault, which was quite an assault, and it's the kind of thing that's not really coming up so far in this criminal trial, that the alleged assault was in Florida, therefore the New York State statute they're trying to cite in New York State federal court is not applicable. So we're covering all of those cases, but that's one of them. What more can we say? On the crypto beat and on the sort of bureaucracy beat, Roman Storm of Tornado Cash, a crypto mixer, his case hasn't been dropped yet. I'm predicting that it will be, I think. But as it moves toward trial, his lawyers have written in, asking, supposedly probation said he needs a letter from the court to get a real ID. Now, when you're out on pretrial release, you're not supposed to apply for new travel documents. You turn in your passport, no travel documents. But I didn't know that a driver's license in and of itself is considered a travel document. I guess it is. What about a Metro card? That's how you get on the subway here in New York, pending a new system they're coming in. There's more to be said. Mr. Colfage of We Build the Wall, the government even said he should get out on medical grounds, but the judge, in fact, has some questions whether the services have been sufficient. So that's something. We cover the UN. Yet more questions. Did we put them in? Yet nothing was answered because the UN is corrupt and they are being sued right here in the Southern District of New York. But more of that and on. If this is the last vlog of the week, have a good weekend.